Hello there, everyone. Welcome to another ALTTPR League Season 4 Invitational match between Les French Canadians with the Sklepio Strad and Ninban versus Frozen Leftovers featuring Dazed Cloud and Mystic. I am VXR441. Joining me on commentary is Rywek. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing quite well. Yeah, I am Rywek. You may know me as the third French Canadian. There are only three in the world. I am the most famous one. Clearly. So what do we have tonight, VXR?
We got co-op Randomizer, so this is a co-op race, so the two are sharing information. It's also Randomizer, so the enemies are all shuffled. We don't know what enemies are going to show up, and it's full boss shuffle, which means we're going to see. We don't know which boss we're going to see, and we're going to. And three bosses at random will appear twice because, of course, there's the three fights in Ganon's Tower. So yeah, we don't know.
We don't. Thankfully, now with the latest patch update, Randomizer, like at least Bossmizer, is much less of a problem, so you won't find yourself as much as entering the boss rooms if you have the map found. Sorry, not the map, the compass found. So if you find the compass in a dungeon and you open up the map of the dungeon, you will actually see a little symbol showing you what the boss is. So that can save you a lot of time, especially in places like, I don't know, Misery Mire or Eastern Palace. You don't have to go venture all the way to the boss to find out what it is, and if you cannot beat it.
Yeah, if you go in and you find, oh, it's a Trinex, I don't have the ice ride, I can't do it. I have to save and quit.
Exactly. It's one of the worst possible positions to be in. It's like, okay, I just wasted a ton of time to get here, and not only that, I probably have to come back later. But yeah, when it comes down to just simple enemies or just random enemies around the room, like it actually gets me wondering, like VXR, in that position, do you communicate, hey, be careful, there's like, I don't know, a Zack right at the door of Eastern? Like, would you say that to your partner?
Possibly, depending on what health you have.
Mm-hmm. It does help weapons. Knowing. It does help knowing the names of all the enemies too.
Right, and as Chance pointed out, this is a pretty important week for both runners there, or both teams trying to avoid relegation. Les French Canadians will have to win both races this week to avoid relegation. Frozen Leftovers will need to just win one of these two.
That is correct. So lots of pressure on A-Rod and Nimban. Come on, boys, you can do it. I'm not biased at all. Do not question my bias.
We should be starting pretty soon.
I would suspect.
And yep, we're about to start. See Dazed's timer is counting down now.
Here we go. Good luck to all participants, but especially the French Canadians. So here we go. Classic start. Both runners starting in different location. Hoping to give each other the information that they need from both Link's house and the Sanctuary. And as we see, not much. We've gotten 20 rupees and a small key to escape.
Advanced stream unfroze right as he was doing a map check, and I saw a red crystal on desert, but I missed the others.
We'll probably see one over on Mystic and Dazed Cloud's side momentarily. Unless, like, they're the type of people who just like, I'm gonna gamble and just go in every dungeon and see if it's C or P.
Okay, according to our tracker, Eastern's also the other red crystal, and then Hera is a pendant. Correct, which, yeah.
So already some good stuff happening. We know that the tier 1 triple are 20 rupees. And we do see some classic openings, especially from Dazed Cloud and Mystic side. We're going to go check Uncle. We're going to go check the Lumberjack. Meanwhile, Asclepius, A-Rod, and Ninban, yes, Ninban went to go check the Lumberjack, but A-Rod, he went to Sahasrara and discovered Bombos. I think the two will be meeting over in Kakariko.
I was just trying to get caught up on everything. All right, so A-Rod's going over the race game where it looks like there's a lot of money there. I didn't see if that was 100 or 300.
Yeah, we do have the Moon Pearl both on the bottom player's side, so that is where the two players that went from Sanctuary into Lost Woods. I'm suspecting that's where the Moon Pearl was, somewhere in Lost Woods or the Bunk Rocks. Pearls and Bunk Rocks. Thank you, Clear Mouse. This is why we have trackers. By the way, we did not introduce our trackers. We actually have Clear Mouse and Jinxie Girl, or Jinx if you are close to her, I don't know. Oh my. And we have a very profitable blinds hut with a bow, a mirror, and, well, 300 rupees, which you don't say no to, because honestly, sometimes you do have trouble farming for rupees when you're playing co-op.
I've also seen 2 shields, one in the library and one also in Blind's hideout.
Hey, Rod saying nope to it. Ooh, I like this. Days Class getting over to Agina. I like that the Frozen Leftovers are really checking those out-of-the-way checks right now. That's what you're supposed to divvy up amongst your team anyway. Like, somebody has to go check those far-away checks just in case there's something really important. If you're both too focused on the same areas, you'll end up overlapping too much and not doing enough exploration.
Oh, this is quite a Coco Shack.
There is that one red guard that's unpleasant. Oh, Arad's it's probably just going to escape here with half a heart. Oh, nope, never mind. Anyway, I'm going to assume that Mystic is probably in CAC doing the same checks that Arad and Inban are doing. Arad and doing are separating CAC from top to bottom, seeing like what's worth being checked. CAC is almost unavoidable anyway, in any seed. There are very few seeds where you get to avoid CAC completely, so separating it from top to bottom, not a bad plan.
Okay, I guess Mini Moldrum Cave is now Mini Helmasaur King, or Mini Helmasaur Cave now.
Yeah, believe it or not, there's not that many enemies that can appear here. Most oftentimes, you're either going to see Mini Moldorm, Mini Helmasaurs, or I think they're called Babusu, the little shadow guys.
There's the powder.
Yeah, because one of the main requirements is that they have to be defeatable with very few bombs and a couple of other different weapons that do like fighter sword damage.
There are a lot of guards in the overworld.
It would be nice to find a weapon.
Yes, I mean, Mystic and Ninban do, or everyone except Dazed has the bow. But not many arrows.
Yeah, but Dazed doesn't actually need the bow at the moment. Like, there are no hard requirements for the bow in the light world. The only real requirement, like, you absolutely need a bow, is when it comes to pod, so. To get to the boss specific, not to go to right side.
Right.
Yeah. Daystat doesn't have the money, though, to be able to do Zora. Looks like they're setting up a Welcome Warner to at least go do Waterfall Fairy?
And Hanox.
Yeah. And I'm liking this Ninban clearing out the front of Escape. He does have the small key, so if he were to take a Death Warp, he could try his hand at getting all the way to the back. In the dark, with no arrows.
That would be...
It would be a feat. Especially in Randomizer. Oh my god, this Ropa, how many bombs would it take? 2? Two. Yeah. Because it does... A bomb will do the damage of Master Sword. And it would take 2 Master Sword slashes. But yeah, no problem for Ninban, just sticking it out with a single bomb!
Oh wait, Mystic checked the green pen and I didn't see what it was. The stream had just unfrozen. Oh, it's Thieves Town, okay.
Thieves Town, nice. Virtually nothing at the front of Escape. Ninban not tempting. Not even tempted to go to do the Dark Cross. I don't blame him. He did not find the map. It could very well be in the Dark Cross. And Randomizer is just... Well, you know how Randomizer is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they start finally heading to Cat, gonna pick up their bow, their mirror, and whatever else they need. Be it hearts or rupees, depending on what Mystic communicated.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mystic's been having some stream problems.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, it's beyond our control.
Yeah. Sorry.
I do see a red ruby on the first chest in Eastern.
Yeah, so first item found. Ninban will be heading over to Eastern very soon. He's just picking up his bombos here over at Sahasrara. I didn't see the rest of the flipper checks. Over what? Who did it? Days Cloud? Did Days do all the flipper checks, or did he just stop at the Waterfall Ferry?
I don't know what exactly he had checked. There's the flute in Eastern.
It ain't bad. Flute does open up the mountain, especially with that mirror. Here we go. Waterfall Ferry for Herod. Nothing. But he does have the rupees for Zora. So that's something that Frozen Leftovers will not have done, because Days did not have the rupees yet.
We found all 3 items in Eastern already.
The progression probably on the mountain. I could not see what was on the Zora ledge, and...
I missed it too.
Well, Era was hugging the left-hand side. I don't even think you can see it when you hug the left-hand side. Makes me wonder.
And Zora's a scam.
Yeah. So Era does have to be careful, because he does need more rupees for continuing the game. And he does not currently have enough to do Pod. And we don't know if Pod is a pen or a crystal right now. He is exiting out, probably because he didn't see what was on the waterfall ledge.
And Mystic's gonna leave Eastern after taking an unfortunate death.
That's too bad. To be fair, progression's gonna be elsewhere, because Eastern is lamp-locked at the moment. Or Fire Rod locked if you're trying to get to the back. And Ninban exiting out after he got all 3 items, that's interesting. Not even bothering to go to the boss. Probably assuming, listen, it's probably going to be something, it's going to be difficult to get there without good ammunition, without a good weapon, and you might not even be able to defeat it. So, it is a big gamble, but could be worth it. Whereas Days is attempting Dark Cross with 7 arrows, 5 bombs, and no way to...
And enemies dropping explosives, dropping bombs.
We're fine. We're fine. Already over into the snake room, and decides...
Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with those.
2 anti-fairies, 2 Hussein bolts. That is scary. So, A-Rod and Days Club both heading into Eastern. Well, Days is on his way to Eastern. They're both going to go pick up their bombos, their flute, all the good stuff. And Inman's taking advantage of that flute to go check out Agina before heading up the mountain. Smart play. Yeah. Flute does save a bit of time to get over to the desert area, but going from the dam to Agina with the boots, not so bad.
That was a fake, I don't know, fake weapon or whatever on Desert Ledge. I think the item it wasn't useful. I don't remember exactly what it was.
What was it? A non-useful item on Desert Ledge.
Alright, we're gonna see Pendant Hera from Mystic. We do have a vanilla small key.
Mm-hmm. Here we go, a third activation of the flute today.
Ooh, hammer, nice.
Oh yeah. That does give you access to the rest of East Death Mountain. Mystic wondering, should I stay or should I go now? Well, it can't really stay, especially since, well, no fire source and the big key's in the basement. But they're having a bit of trouble exiting?
Now there's the mirror.
Okay. A-Rod is... What is he doing? Is he going to Hobo? I guess he didn't do Hobo earlier.
Yeah.
That's very bold to do it as a fake flipper anywhere. Very bold. You never know. Like, enemies that stand on water can clearly catch up to you, and there's very little ways to dodge when you're swimming.
Mushroom and okay, green other pendant is Skull Woods, and our other red crystal is Swamp.
So we have long dungeons ahead with Thieves Town and Skull Woods being the pendants. It's not great. Like if you start to think about it, like if you play a lot of Blitz mode, and that's a glove for Mystic in Paradox Cave Upper. Oh, not just a glove, mitts. That's wow. I don't remember the last time I ever saw both gloves in the same location.
Gloves, cape, mushroom.
I mean, I'm not excited about the mushroom. Cape is nice, but Titan's mitts in the same cave? That's insane.
Very nice.
Yep. So, Ninbed's gonna discover his hammer, gonna communicate that information to A-Rod.
That was just a red rupee on the floating island.
All the runners are currently being funneled into the mountain. There is no other thing to do until they had their Dark World access. Mystic is the only one who has it currently.
And Quake for TR.
You know, we do have the weapons to be able to complete some bosses.
Yes.
Depending on what they are. There's a good chunk of them you can do from Lamola's Armos.
There's the Cane of Samaria in Spiral Cave.
No? Unfortunately, we can't exactly see Hookshot Cave at the moment, but we'll see it on, well, the other runners' screens for sure, if there's something useful. Eric doesn't need to be careful. 3 hearts. Exiting this place, there's a Hinox. Hinox? Hinox?
I say Hinox.
Hinox!
I don't know if that's correct.
I don't know either, but it sounds great. Yeah. It's kind of sad that we can't see more diversions at the moment. Oh, Ninben realizing he was trying to arrow the switch, but he's out of arrows. Yeah, he saved and quit just before all the arrow pods over in Eastern. Mm-hmm. And it looks like Days Cloud is sticking around for Dark Death Mountain, so Mystic must have found something useful over in Hookshot Cave. Or Super Bunny. But yeah, at this point, with such great Dark World access with the hammer and the mitts, we're going to see a lot of divergence. It'll be a lot of splitting up the teams again.
We've yet to find a sword, though.
Why? What do you need a sword for? Just for the back of Skull Woods or a Hagenim? They've got a hammer. A hammer's basically a tempered sword.
True.
So there you go. Sword gets you Cold Stare.
Alright, yeah.
With
Alright,
combos, sure.
Let's see what... Actually, Days is going to attack Super Bunny first.
Mm-hmm. So there must be something in Super Bunny. Alright, it's Ninben's up.
Quake.
So Quake and a heart in Hookshot Cave. So this one must be going for that heart. It's always good to go for safeties. Like, Daisy is the one with the least amount of hearts at the moment. Probably gonna go pick that up. Now, Aaron's probably safe for money for the rest of the game. And he's also gonna go pick up that heart. Whereas, let's see. Oh, Mystic's over in Spike Cave. I like this. Let's hope they make it, though. This is very tight. Oh, they're not going to make it. Nope. Nope. Unfortunately, not enough boot stashing, not enough hearts. Oh, they have the fairy. Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so they're fine. I did not realize that their bottle contained a fairy. They's having a little trouble going through Spiral Cave, trying to get their Samaria. And Ninban will be able to see what is in Spike Cave. This is interesting. It is absolutely nothing, but it could weigh on the minds of Mystic and Days Cloud. Like, Days Cloud might take the time to just go do that. Or not.
Mystic had done Spike
Cave. Mystic didn't succeed.
Had the fairy.
Oh, he did? Oh, right. I remembered he died. I didn't remember the fairy, even though I said it out loud. Here we go. More divergence. We're going to go check out the back of Escape. Going to check out King's Tomb or Days Cloud just doing back of Escape.
There's a sword. And more arrows.
Did
another sword in Hype Cave.
Yeah, and it looks like there was a map in the back of Escape, so Ninban's going to try his hand at doing Dark Cross. Stalfos holds the key. So far, so good. That what's worse? That like that fire bar is actually quite helpful in locating where you are. What's in Hype Cave?
Sword and ice rod.
Ah, who needs an ice rod? Who needs a sword? Okay, the ice rod could be useful.
Our last shield.
Yep, there it is. Ninban, not quite making it, has to use their fairy to get to Dark Cross. Lots of Moldorms. Did they make it? Oh, they're right next to it. And it's another bee in a bottle. It's not quite useful, but at least it's checked. So all our runners have swords right now. Ninban's gonna go get his Master Sword, just like Days Cloud just did. And our Ninban's not gonna go get his Master Sword. He's like, nope, I'm doing the mushroom because I just did a save and quit, and then I can recycle it to go do fake powder or something. Just a piece of heart. He's picking it up. He's leaving the mushroom. If there is something at Magic Bat, Ninban will not be able to do it. Not until he gets the powder. Oh wait, they did find the powder. Huh. I'm sorry. So much stuff to keep track of.
It is, especially when you have the Randomizer. Ooh, that's causing some lag.
Yeah. So all of our runners currently just focusing up on doing overworld checks. Nobody's quite courageous enough to delve into a dungeon.
Just a heart piece from the Smiths.
I'm still very surprised Ninban hasn't gone to pick up his sword and Ice Rod. He was right there. Like, Ice Rod especially, because you're going to need that if ever you wind up in front of a Trinex. Like, I know very well Ninban's capable with just a hammer.
Alright, just a heart piece from Magic Bat. We're going to see Catfish from Dazed here. And
I like
getting things stolen.
I like this. Mystic is doing the fake powder. We know where the powder is, but he's doing the fake powder. Doesn't yield anything, but at least it's done.
Oh, there's Ether.
That's our last medallion. Fake real powder. Look, Mystic didn't have powder. And Daze kind of forgot he didn't have the flippers. But that's okay. Just gonna go a long way around to go see Zora. When I mean long, I mean laggy long. Man floating away again. Where will he go? Mystic did pick up the purple chest. Aero did not, did he?
I didn't see.
Is he gonna go check Sick Kid?
Oh, mail.
Oh, it's a blue mail. That's not something to laugh at. Couldn't see on Ninban's side what the medallion requirement for Myra is, but it doesn't really matter knowing where all the medallions are.
Yeah, I didn't see either.
I would still go check it out on Ninban's side to see if it's worth picking up either. He really didn't check. Nothing in purple chest. Arod, first of our runners to enter a new dungeon. Thieves Town. And Ninban also entering desert. Arod taking the safe way out. The fastest way is actually to dash upwards and around for the second room of Thieves Town. But the safe way is actually just to go back down and around, because it resets the enemy positions. And if you've seen the enemies, you might be more comfortable that way. Use a bomb, Aaron. There we go. A bomb will take out a Enox in one shot. Enox. So yeah. Top left and bottom right runners. Yeah. So 2 runners in Thieves Town, 2 runners in Desert Palace. Did Ninban mirror early? Oh no, he got the big key and now he's opening the chest.
Right, the Lake Man was our second item in desert.
Aaron dipped out of desert. went to go see Sika. Now he has a blue mail. Will he go back in? Oh, sorry. He dipped out of Thieves Town.
Yeah, I went to check the front.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, even if it's a pendant, it's a green pendant, and you're in co-op mode, you do have to delve in some of these dungeons a lot more.
I did not see what the desert boss was.
I couldn't either. Viddy? Where's the replay button?
we have a Mothula in Thieves Town. Ooh, there's a roller here. That is a rough room.
So I just went back and confirmed it is Vitreous over in Desert. So definitely doable. Not pleasant, but doable.
Alright, Invan's the first one to check pod.
Alright,
we don't have a fire source we can't even get
That's
back there.
True. Ugh. I mean, can't we use bombos to light torches?
Not how that works, and it was bombos for Meyer.
You're surprised near the Invitational has messed up. Well, Arrowed hasn't taken time to go, like, hasn't really saved and quit much. As soon as he saves and quits, he's going to go to Sanctuary and do the back of escape. Ninban, on the other hand, has had plenty of opportunity.
That's quite a Misery Meyer entrance.
Not all enemies will burn, though. But that's okay. He gets a refill of magic. That's so good for days. Mystic clearing out more of the overworld. It's kind of nice to see because it used to be Days that was doing more overworld and Mystic doing more dungeons, and now they reverse their positions.
Yeah.
Here, I just found the map. We checked the boss. It is a Land Molus over in Skull Woods. Nothing but keys.
I don't think
really.
We haven't found either Skullwoods item, have we?
No. I don't think we found the big key either, so it might very possibly, like, you have to go do the back and then come back for the front. But you won't be able to do that without a fire rod. Oh, Ninban preparing to do a stair clip here. Except he's getting bullied by a thief.
Thief didn't want to.
There we go, there's a stair clip.
That's not a good placement for a spike.
No, but at least the yellow spike can be manipulated, but the other one, like, you either have to time it or just go ahead and use your cape. Cape is very useful in Randomizer. I know one of the spots I always use my cape is that post Moldorm 2 room because I'm so deathly afraid of a Wallmaster getting me. Ninban did not find anything in the U-shaped room, just a small key and a heart piece. Mystic cleaning out Skullwoods. Days cleaning out Misery Meyer. More over from Arrow. These are all checks we've seen before, except for Ninban's side.
There's the hook shots.
Wait, did Ninban not go in Misery Meyer as well? He just did Desert? That's surprising. Oh, Arrow's getting his Master Sword now. Hookshot could be big. It does give you access to, like, back of swamp, to Hookshot Cave. Kind of hard required for post-Molar 2 shenanigans. I don't know if any of Frozen Leftovers can hover, but I know Arod can't, and Ninban.
Armos Knights, I think that was, and whatever, in pod.
That's not so bad. If you got a bow, it's pod. And I've got to be careful, he's down to 2 hearts. Arod going back up the mountain to do what? Is he going to go do Turtle Rock? Ooh, that's interesting. Because he doesn't have a fire rod.
Yeah.
You don't need it necessarily for the boss, but for 2 chests at the very beginning of the dungeon? Or maybe he's gonna go finish... No, you can't even finish Hera. I'm genuinely not sure.
I guess Hookshot Cave?
He doesn't have the hookshot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Days is the only one
I
that
genuinely
has it.
don't know what's going on. Here we go, Days.
1 heart for Cold Stare.
Does Days still have their fairy? That could be a thing. Still gotta be careful, there's still slime right there. Oh, using the cape!
Oh.
Very good strats.
Nice.
Won't last forever, but if you keep slashing, your magic meter will go down much slower. It's actually a very viable strategy against Vitreous. It's paying off right now. 2 of the puffs for Coldstar are down. He's only got 1 left to handle.
Very nice.
That's it. So yeah, oh my god, Aaron is going into Turtle Rock. This is such a gamble for Les French Canadians. And Ninban's gonna go ahead and go do Armos Knights over in pod. If there's no key here... Okay, it has to go key, big key, for Arod to make it all the way through. This is so risky, such a risky play. I'm holding my breath here. But Dazed... Okay, Dazed does have the hookshot, so they're gonna go do a hookshot cave.
Green Pendant gave us her 3rd sword.
That's nice. I do wonder why Daze is opting for Hookshot Cave rather than Swamp. Am I missing something here?
We can't have the flippers.
That makes sense. There we go. I was missing something. Too many things to keep track of. As everyone can see, I am clearly a runner, not a commentator. But I'm here to encourage the boys. Or, as we say in French Canadian, les go! So, Era, surprisingly, has gotten small key. He's opening big key chest. And it's the big key he can get to Laser Bridge! No, not necessarily. One of the next 2 chests has to have a small key. But this is insane. He can definitely go check, like, Mimic Cave. And the rest of Hookshot Cave has a heart piece. Whoops, picking up the bomb. Flippers! Flippers for days. And bombs. So flippers, yeah, you do need the hookshot to get the flippers. Then nowadays can go do swamp. Ninman's off to go finish Eastern, but there's not much point to this. Have they communicated to each other that they need to go do Misery Mire? Because that's what's looking like the progression. Ninman might be doing this because, like, he's in the area, he doesn't want to come back. But still, it's valuable exploration time that you're sacrificing by doing this. Days also heading into Turtle Rock without a fire rod. It makes more sense for Days because they came up with a hookshot.
Yeah.
A-Rod was so gambling. So gambling. Yes, and yes, it is possible for the fire rod to be on Laser Bridge, to have to go back to the beginning of the dungeon to get the last small key you need to go over the Trinex. Well, Trinex, to the boss area. But yeah, A-Rod does find a small key, can go to Laser Bridge.
Wow, this is interesting.
This, I don't know what this is. It's insane. He has found no items so far, but... There's one! So yeah, if there is a small key on Laser Bridge, he just might just do the boss and, like, leave. But yeah, Day's not far behind Mystic, catching up to Ninban for the crystal. Like, Ninban and Days are the only ones with crystals right now. Oh no, is
we don't know. Yeah, we don't know what the boss is.
No, we don't, because we
If it's
haven't
not
found
Trinex, we don't need the. If it's not Trinex, we don't need Fire Rod.
Nope. And yeah, A-Rod's lost. He went back to the beginning. This is looking good. Yeah, he's off. Can you hit the switch? Now it's... Oh, do not go right! Do not go right! There's a chain shot there! No?
Oop.
I was so sure there was a chain shot on the right. Oh, okay, it's just a pokey. It was just a head bouncing around that I saw. He got lost again. A-Rod does not know his dark rooms well enough. At least not this one. Having a little trouble. Yeah, if you're ever stuck, if you're ever stuck in this maze in the dark, hold the up button constantly. You will return to the top left of the screen. Now he's in the bottom right. I don't know if that'll help him. I don't know if he pulled out a darkroom map. Yeah, he's out. No. Poor A-Rod.
No.
I love this tactic from Days. He's using combos. You know, I don't feel like individually attacking them. Just get it done.
Thomas was really good for Randomizer.
Mm-hmm. Ninban's getting his powder. And Snake Heart. It's a nice refill, it's a nice safety, but don't know how required it is.
Okay, looks like A-Rod's just gonna reset the room.
Yeah, that's a choice. Ninban had better start going over to Misery Mire, because I'm surprised neither has done it. Like, Ninban's really just going back and doing safeties. A-Rod is lost. Holding my breath here.
Yeah, Dave's joining him in the dark room.
But not with as much difficulty. He's out of there already. No? No.
Oh,
A-Rod made it out. It was quite difficult, and oh god, no! A-Rod has a fairy. A-Rod has a fairy.
No, he
A-Rod
doesn't.
does not have a fairy?
Oh.
He has to do it again!
Oh, he's gonna do it again.
Oh my god. What happened to his fairy?
Oh, dazed. Also, gotta be careful there, too.
Yeah, but Days made it out. Much less difficult than A-Rod. Here's the map. We've only found one item so far, At most, there could be 3 on the bridge.
All right, Dave's gonna
Yeah.
smartly take the safety door.
He is very much playing it smart. Yeah, hit the switch. Ooh, he did not hold right enough. He's now off to the left. He's not well positioned. Hold down, A-Rod. No, down. Ah! What was the 2 other items on the bridge? Oh, there's no
2
small
heart
key yet.
containers.
And
Can of
yes,
Burna.
fire rod is hard required for Turtle Rock. So progression is either in swamp or ice right now, because they need the hookshot to get the flippers to be able to get to those 2 spots. Ninban is a little frustrating me right now because I have no idea what the heck he's doing. Oh, I think I know what's happening actually. See, A-Rod is fully concentrated on this maze, so he can't communicate as much information to Ninban. So Ninban's redoing some checks.
We're gonna going into Thieves Town now.
Yeah, probably gonna do the back. Genuinely surprised, no Misery Mire. Or even yet, why not go do Ice Palace out of Logic? Because this is what it feels like. Ninban's waiting for information from A-Rod.
Yeah, just A-Rod's been having a lot of trouble in this dark maze.
Dave's made it out okay. They're off to do Swamp. Mystic cleared out Pod. And they're going to go do Eastern just like Ninban did. Yeah, Ninban's redoing the entirety of the front of Thieves Town that A-Rod already did. Which means to me that A-Rod is unable to communicate information at the moment.
Dave's giving us our first look at Swamp Palace.
Now that I think about it.
Gonna try it again.
Yeah. But yeah, now that I think about it, while Days was up on the mountain getting their flippers, why didn't they continue and finish Hera? At least try for the second item. You got the hookshot. You could do
Hera pot.
Yeah.
That was an interesting choice. Okay, you got it.
Can't die now though. What? Why powder?
Anti-fairy.
Oh, nice. Is that what knocked him off last time?
Yeah, and then he hit or knocked him into a laser.
Taking the safety door. Can't blame him. And then going back into Thieves Town, just did the boss. That's what you should be doing anyway. In Boss Miser, just going directly to the boss and come back in. But yeah, he's going back in for the final item. At least A-Rod is rewarded with a lot more safety. Like, a lot. Hearts and Burna, can't go wrong. They can't like
Eastern Palace Compass is on the boss.
This is kind of sad. Like is A-Rod can't even find out what the boss is of this dungeon, and he can't do anything else. Book? Did I see the book? That's the book. The final item in Thieves Town is the book.
Wow.
That could yield something. We've got 2 tablets that opens up. They could read the pedestal if they wanted to. Oh, Mystic takes his death.
No fairies there.
Yeah. So they... Oh, and abandoning Eastern.
Where is this lamp at?
It's gotta be in the swamp, right? Where Dave's hut is? Well, it could also be Ice Palace. All right, A-Rod's going to get the book. No, they clearly have not. Like, they think that one or the other has done Misery Mire. Clearly. Yeah, A-Rod's going to get the book. You know what? Mystic is gonna go get their hookshot. Makes sense. I mean, hookshot is a long sequence. You're gonna get the hookshot, go get the flippers. Honestly, I think I'd almost skip it and go do Ice Palace out of logic by a fake flipper. I mean, I've forgotten that boost back. Maybe.
I mean, we start with boots in this.
Yeah, I'm still surprised. Like, this is Ninban. Ninbans have been around for years. Like, this is not the Open League. Not to demean them.
Oh, Daze, you gotta get a key.
I'm only recommending Ice Palace so that there's diversity in the checks, and in case you find the Fire Rod in Ice Palace, for example, you could combine the Fire Rod and the Hookshot and complete Turtle Rock once you go up there. Yeah, and I guess... A-Rod is going back. He's going to go finish the boss too, because Ninban hasn't checked the Ring Pendant yet. Oh, Ninban did just check Green Pendant? Okay, so why is A-Rod continuing? Oh, for the sword? I guess. I mean, Mafia is not hard to boss, especially without the spikes. Alright, boys. Think. Oh, Ninban.
Oh.
Finally came to light. Oh, yeah! Misery Mire. That's what I could have done instead of a pendant.
Dazed. Okay, this is just gonna drain the water.
Well, without the magic for Samaria and without bombs for to do the diver down, it's a bit tricky. A-Rod's gonna head over to... he's gonna go do Pod in Eastern.
Okay.
Hopefully he's more comfortable in these Dark Rooms than what happened in Turtle Rock. French Canadians did go to Desert. Ninban did. Alright, Mystic's gonna go and complete Misery Mire to get their second crystal. Daze is gonna get their second crystal in Swamp. A-Rod has a lot of catching up to do, has no crystals. Ninban's in Misery Mire, has one crystal, unsure if he will complete at the moment.
Either tablet was chunked as far as I remember.
I don't even know what that boss was.
Cold Stare.
Ah.
Oh, we got a second set of Armos Knights in Swamp.
Alright, so that's one pair done. Yeah, both
And the
tablets
last
have
word.
been... Oh, that's too bad. You only really need up to Tempered.
No, Lamp's not in Hera because the big key is guaranteed to be in the basement. Unless the fire rod locks it. I mean, you could see the fire rods and the lamps somewhere in here. And for lamp to be on ped, fire rod would have to show up some point.
Alright, so Nimban finally does have his hook shot. Yay! But now what? And Fire Rod is hard required before you get into GT. Well, Hera basement and the top. Nobody's done the top of Hera yet either. Nobody's done the back of Skull Woods where 2 items are.
Okay, fire rods and ice.
Yeah. There it is. 1 item left. Skull Woods. Oh, sorry. 10 arrows at the front. Well, yeah, with that fire rod, let's go.
And we've got, that looks like
gotta-
Arcus.
You gotta be comfortable with dark rooms, but that's a fire rod go. Yeah, of course. Lamp accepted. Yeah, Days and Mystic will now be just like focusing on clearing. They know what they need to do. They know what they need to get.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed from Mystic. They could have just went and got the fire rod instead of the flippers. And then they'll be able to full clear Turtle Rock in a single go. I mean, no matter what, it's you still have to climb up the mountain twice. But yeah, Flippers and Hookshot Cave, Fire Rod and Ice, Hookshot and Mire, and those are the only remaining items that not all runners have. I mean, Era just finished Pod without a lamp. He's probably going to be able to clear that room in Eastern. Like, he can always use just bombos, so I don't think that'll be a problem. We've got Mystery Mire left that he might have difficulties with. He's feeling rusty. But yeah, TR Dark Room, it can be challenging because of the Randomizer. You don't have the fire bars to be able to judge where you are. Like, there was a spark in the top right corner, but you only see that momentarily.
Yeah.
A-Rod does have practice now. Yeah. So it looks like Ninban's going to be the one who's going to be scouting out the rest of the sea for Les French Canadians.
Yeah.
Well, Ira will be playing catch-up. Whereas Mystic is the one playing catch-up here, while Days Cloud is paving the way for the rest. Already 3 crystals for Days, 2 for Mystic, 1 for A-Rod, and 2 for Ninban. You got a clear edge here. I would actually put Dazed in the lead.
Yeah.
Or we can switch the music to Dazed. They all have usable audio.
Alright, and man will be finding the flippers here. Cape dash strats from Dazed and Vitreous.
Aw. Minman's going to Ice Palace instead of Swamp. I like it.
Yeah, we got the fire rod here.
That matchup was on Bombos out. Yeah, I had my doubts as Arrow will get it. He might get it on his way to Swamp. If he needs that extra safety. But he's got 14 hearts, he's got Burno, Cape, Blue Mail, Powder. Everyone's gonna end up, except for Daystad with Butter Sword.
That's quite a room right before the boss. In Eastern. And what's the boss? A stick-side Moldorm.
Mm-hmm. Didn't Ninman already do that?
No.
Ninban died and left. Okay. Mystic also died. I was sure Ninban went in a second time, and he went a second time and then he died. Okay. Thank goodness. I love the color of that Argus.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, off to get his hook shot in Misery Mire. Will he complete it? Stay tuned to find out. Yep, French Canadian's now in go mode. Era does know he needs to get his hook shot to go to Hookshot Cave, get the flippers to get to Ice Palace. To get the fire rod. Try to find something to say, but we do have Days Cloud continuing with Pod. You have... Where's that lamp? Who knows? Who needs it? Who wants to bet back at Skullwoods?
That would be interesting.
It could be back at Skullwoods. It could be in Hera, for all we know.
Yeah, because we do have the fire rod.
Yep. Like, that lamp requires you to go to a heck of a lot of places before you can actually get it. Ninban's off in go mode town. He's just gonna clear dungeon after dungeon. Just ped, see. It could be ped? No, can't be. But it could. Fire rods and logic can get to the back of Skull Woods. It would depend on the bosses in Skull Woods. Can't be a Trinex there. Can't be a Trinex in Hera either. Could see some cold stairs there. That would make it interesting for sure. Oh, that Armos Knight's stuck in the bag.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can always just slash it, and it'll be knocked back into the spikes, and it'll do butter sword damage too. Gotta be careful here on Ninban's side. Normally, you would take damage boosts in the slime to be able to attack those eyes. Otherwise, they're going to do a lot of damage to you. We're talking about like 2 to 3 hearts.
Yeah, and I definitely took some damage there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not only that, but it also caused knockback. Slime does not cause you knockback, so you can keep charging your sword. It's butter from Mystic. And another crystal. And that also gets a crystal. So we got 3 crystals for Ninban. 4 for Mystic. Daze is on his way to his 6th crystal. A-Rod's over trying to get to the end of Misery Mire, having a little bit of difficulty placing his Samaria block. And they'll be able to get their 3rd crystal. What I like to do, like, it's not the recommended strategy, but it's exactly what A-Rod did, is, yeah, you just move a bit, you stick yourself in the bottom left corner, and you throw the Samaria block up after you move a little bit to the right. It's not easy, though. I do it by instinct, but it's a little difficult. There's other ways you can place yourself, so that you're next to the switch, but this was the old-fashioned way. Before there was reliable strats. A French Canadian news, they get kicked out of the Open League. Kicked to the Open League. Yes, they get kicked to the Open League. They need 2 wins against the Frozen Leftovers to stay in the Invitational. But right now, the situation is pretty dire.
And here comes a cold stare for A-Rod.
Yeah, with a heart and a half. He has to be careful with the slime, too.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the fire rod yet. Like, a single touch will kill him. It'll take a little more from the little icicles from the ceiling. Like, okay, anything will kill him now. Spin's not the most recommended strat. You only have half the room here, so not a lot of room to dodge.
Oh.
And he takes another death. Yeah. Unfortunately, did not rely on his other safeties. Could have used the cape, could have used Burna. Hook shotting across. You might be right. There might have been like some discussion. Oh no, we need the hookshot to be able to get there, and that's why Misery was not approached earlier by the French Canadians. He's feeling the need. I'm gonna go get some potions. I don't blame him. Randomizer is scary if you don't have that double magic, like that half magic, and you end up like against 2 magical bosses in a row. Like, let's say in GT, where you've got Trinex in land mode 2, and you've got Cold Stare at the top. Like, sometimes you just need that extra bit of safety for magic. Because like, especially like Cold Stare at the end, like you need all your magic or a lot of it, and you might not have as much for Ganon.
Right.
And without that lamp, you kind of need every bit.
Whoops.
He was just practicing his fairy hover.
Yeah.
Now's not the time to be practicing, Dazed. Alright, Ninban, take 3 in Eastern. And Arod taking the cave out. He wants to have as much health as he can before he gets to the boss. Don't blame him. But he still has to be conservative with his magic because he needs to do 1 Bombo Slash. Yeah. If he really wanted to be able to refill his hearts, he will always use the powder on the Bunny Beam. Bunny Beams are not modified in Randomizer, so there'll always be a Bunny Beam wherever there's normally a Bunny Beam. So there's one in the next room. You can always try and powder that. You might need to hit that switch arrow. Oh, he's preparing to actually powder the Bunny Beam. He doesn't have too many attempts. He needs to save at least 2 fire out shots for bombos. Yeah, Days on their way to the final crystal.
Yep, gotta go back through those dark rooms again.
Mystic too, actually. Mystic's on their way too. They both have 6 crystals. Arod is hopefully about to get their 3rd.
Hey, silvers.
That's a nice find. Like, I was just here for a key, but hey, silvers. I'll make Ganon a lot more approachable. Like, you don't have to be as conservative with your magic to get those silvers in. Kind of want the state of mind of all our runners here. Got Dazed and Mystic like following closely to each other. I actually really enjoyed this when it comes to co-op, having as close to a finish time as possible between 2 runners. Whenever you have a huge disparity, is because you know you didn't properly balance your checks. So I actually did a lot of research for Arod and Inban while we were like prepping up for this season of the league, and I was comparing all our different co-op matches in the past. And I was trying to clear up some strategies. Okay, we have noticed Arod takes a bit more time here. Ninban is usually a lot quicker. So when you play together, Ninban should be the one doing the risky plays. Arod should be the one doing, let's say, the cleanup. So that Arod could get, like, Arod needs to do a lot more checks so he can get the safeties. Ninban will be Ninban, and he will push through no matter what. It doesn't matter how many safeties he is, he will always play as aggressive as ever. So you just have to let him loose. Right, that's the way I approach it for our team. But yeah, I like having a close finish time between teammates because you separated the tasks very well. You know what to do. Nainman finished Ice Palace, right?
I have to think he did. Yes, okay.
More A-Rod knows his dark arts. He does know them. Tofile. The issue is A-Rod is a little rusty. He's taken quite a long break from randoing for a while. He was mostly managing Francophone tournaments. So he took a step back from actually playing it more into the organizational role. So, I know that our team, the French Canadians, we consider the league as our break. We take it in strides, we have fun with each other. But yeah.
Right, that is the 7th crystal for days, so go ahead and nice bomb.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, time for the GT Big King guessing game.
Yeah. What is that?
So you just put in numbers from 1 to 22 where you think the GT Big Key will be.
And the closest one wins. And A-Rod did not get the Fire Rod yet, but he needs to get his flippers over in Hookshot Cave to be able to get to Ice Palace to get his Fire Rod.
I'm gonna say 10.
I'm gonna say lucky 13. Back when Sahasrabot was handling all the GTB guessing game stuff, I actually consulted Synac, and he said, apparently the most frequent number to win is 13. So I say 13.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not necessarily that it's always number 13 check that is the winner. It's just that 13 usually wins because maybe somebody didn't pick 14. 13 is closest.
Yeah, let's just mirror out of there.
Rip Sahasrabot is still alive and well. He's just generating seeds now.
Yeah.
And very well, might I add you. I love the features for Sahasrabot that Cynic has developed. It is incredible. You can develop custom settings for seeds. Tell that to Sahasrabot, and it is now a permanent setting. Forever. So you could regenerate those same settings with your customized YAML, and forever on, it will be preserved. It's awesome. We go right side GT compass room. What's that? 8, 9, 10, 11.
I believe that is 11.
Does days keep going this way? That would be cool. Nah. I only recently found out the intended way to get through that bridge to the right without taking damage and without having a safety. It's oh, really? It's a bit it's a bit far-fetched. But it's doable to do it without taking damage and without needing a cape or burn. I have been playing this for a long time. I just never go that way.
And Vicky is number 12.
Number 12. Who's closest? Oh, what do you know? What do you know? More guy wins. Still, 13 would have won if more guy didn't say anything. Congratulations, Morgai. You win all my love and affection, and, if we have his consent, all of VXR's love and affection. It does take a little bit more to get the love and affection of Jinx and Clear Mouse, though. Sorry. Trackers are privileged. It's nice. Mystic and Inman both on the same fight. The proper way to do laser bridge is with the mirror shield.
That is the way you're intended to do it.
Yep. You face the laser when you go get the chest, and you have to hold your sword out to leave.
Alright, let's see what a gauntlet gives us today.
Yeah, Days did not go for the safety room. So they are hanging... Like, they do have a potion. They took the time to go get the potion. Yeah. It doesn't surprise me with Randomizer that people resort to using the medallions. But at the same time, you have to be conservative, because what if Trinex?
Oracle, yeah, we have not seen a Trinex yet.
Yeah. There's... Actually, it is a Trinex, isn't it?
Or it could be one in Hera.
No, there can't be one in Hera. There can't be one in Skull Woods. The only place Trinex can be right now is the Ice Room, Ice Armos Room, or Land Molas. So this could be interesting. Yeah. If it is Trinex, he's gonna have to use that potion up. There we go. Go Arod gets his 4th crystal. And a key for his trouble. So stressful just seeing this happen. It's like, oh, poor Days. I don't think they had a fairy. Oh, they did. What? Days never lost the initial fairy? Because they don't have the swag net. Do you pick up the magic here? Yes, you do. Good on you. There is 2 hearts and 2 small magics right there.
Alright, what do we have? That's Trinex.
So here we go. We'll have to consume their blue potion. So that means they'll have to be very conservative for the rest of GT. Because, again, could be another cold set. No, wait. We have seen 2 cold sets, haven't we?
No, we have not. Just the one in Mire.
Just the one in Mire. What was the boss in Desert Palace again?
Vitreous.
Vitreous. What are the... Okay, we must have seen some bosses twice.
Just the Armos Knights.
We've seen 2 Armos.
We have not seen Helmasaur. Helmasaur King is one we haven't seen.
Wait, so Dazed has 3 bottles because he just used as a 2nd blue potion, and he had a fairy earlier. Did he find a blue potion in, like, in GT?
Yeah, one of the bosses had one.
Okay.
I think, one
of them.
I think the Swamp boss.
But yeah.
No, wait, that was a sword.
Still, Daze is out of magic, and they'll just have to be very careful for the rest. The worst case scenario is that there's a cold stare at the top, but it's still very much doable with what, with his current set of items. He'll have full magic before he enters that room, for sure. He just might have less for Ganon. And dying at the top of GT is punishing. Yeah, we got Ninban over in GT. He also got his big key. Even if Daze and Mystic both have troubles going up, I can't see them losing right now. Like, Arrow has too much to catch up to. 3 more dungeons to do. Mystic is a little more well-positioned with that butter sword. Just have to freeze the head at least once, and then 3 slashes, you're good. Down to his last fire shot. Wait, is there enough magic in... Wait. trying to figure how many small magics are there in the first torch room. I can only remember 2, and there's one in the next room. Okay, he has a blue potion too. Okay.
Okay, good.
I'm glad they both went to get some blue potions. I'm so glad.
Okay, tell him a Sword King.
Okay, so that's really easy. The worst thing that could happen is you fall down. That's the worst. I love seeing the bomb strats here. Very smart to use the bomb strats from the side.
Not much room for you to.
No, there's not much
maneuver.
room. But if Helmasaur goes too far down on the screen, you will not be able to hammer. You can hammer as much as you want, it won't do any damage. So yeah. There's a wall master in like the mini Helmasaur room super tile. Oh, that's awful. That's 4 tiles. The super tile, it starts from the top of the stairs in the second torch room, continues in the mini Helmasaur room, continues into the spikes room, and finally in the pre-Moldon room. That's 4 tiles where the wall master can be.
Okay. Oh, dazed. Alright, just kind of hard part's getting that helmet off, and then you can just shoot a silver arrow.
It's blowing through, no problems. Just has to hurry a little bit. Gotta be careful of that wall master. Probably will see it one more time. There it is.
Nice shovel.
I doubt we'll be digging anytime soon. Yeah, Daze is out. Here we go. Gotta be careful, no other wall master in this room either. Yeah. It has the cape ready. I love it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use it.
I would too. Every time there is Randomizer, I always use the cape here. Did not look like there was a wall master, but still.
Ooh, got 0 on that one.
It's kind of stuck in a bad spot here.
Couple blue balls.
Then Ben discovering, oh, shoot, a wall master. But yeah, they set off to Ganon. Final fight! Ensuring their permanency inside the Invitational League. We got Daze and Mystic over in the second to last and last bosses, respectively. Can you really consider Aga 2 as a boss? I mean, really, he's just Aga.
Well, for the purposes of Randomizer, Aga is not a boss.
You're not wrong. You cannot replace Aga. You cannot place Aga in a different room. I don't know why, actually.
Like, imagine if you climb GT, you never found the ice rod, and then you make it happen there's a Trinex in the Aga 2 room.
That kind of would be funny. Come on. Oh, how about this? Aga on ice.
That would be interesting, for sure.
That would be awesome. I mean, I guess you could just stick yourself in a corner and just spin the entire time. I don't know how well that would work, but I would love to see Aga on ice now. Mystic taking advantage of that cape, hugging a wall, making sure that their magic does not deplete. If you're hugging a wall, well, not hugging, if you're grabbing onto a wall while you have the cape active, it does not deplete your magic. There we go. Daystud has put 4 arrows in the Big Pig. crosses the threshold, enters the Triforce room with a big GG and an official race time of 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 4 seconds. GG's!
And Mystic now shooting the silver arrows into Ganon. Gotta be careful, and it should be fine.
Oh yeah, totally.
Didn't get torch glitch, but it'll still be fine.
Oh yeah. And there we go. That's the 4th arrow for Mystic as well.
And get your GGs in chat again.
Mm-hmm. As Mystic crosses the threshold with an official race time of 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 55 seconds. GG's. That makes for an average of 126.30 about. And yeah, we're
yeah, somewhere around there.
And we're actually joined up by Dazed.
And Mystic is here too. GG to both of you guys.
Yeah.
GG's, thanks guys.
What a race!
That was
how do you
terrifying.
feel? Why? Was it the Wallmaster at the end of GT?
I mean, I just the way the items laid out in this one, like, there was this moment where you kind of go, oh god, if someone fake flippered into ice, like they got that fire rod, and then like go mode would have been like flippers or something, right? And I mean,
go mode flippers would not have been the worst nor the best, because you still have to trek up the mountain and get those flippers anyway.
True. But like, yeah, like a single dip of like TR and like a single dip of and then like just like one-shotting swamp, go-moding swamp and stuff. I mean, there was just enough in it that because I mean we know Ninban and A-Rod are like very, very good at this, so it's just like the whole time, you know, there's pressure on it because like, I mean, you know, I mean, you know, whoever, like, we needed this game to stay in.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Yeah, you needed one of the 2 games against the Les French Canadians to be able to stay in the Invitational, and yeah, you got it. So I guess the next game is just for fun.
I get to play the Kuko tomorrow.
Woo! But yeah, Ninbad does cross threshold. Put your GGs in chat. He finishes with an official time of 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 37 seconds.
Oh, that scene was stressful.
Yeah.
I feel ya.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, like at some point, just running around, going to dungeons, not finding anything for like the longest time. Just
dying in Eastern twice.
Yeah.
Never found no one found the lamp.
There's been deaths on pretty much all screens, really. We were very happy to see some fairy revivals on some.
I just that second dip in Eastern, he's like, you got all this health and you're right there, go ahead and try it again. And I get in, I'm like, Days, all I hear is like clinking noises and I don't know where the key is.
Yeah. I'm surprised, like, Easter was quite a difficulty for all the runners. Like, it's the first dungeon of the game. It shouldn't be this hard. But yeah, nobody found the lamp.
I have no idea where it is.
Back of Thieves, maybe? I mean,
no, Back of Thieves has
the book.
Yeah. Back of Thieves has the book?
Oh,
yeah, and the tablets were empty. So we were thinking Hera or Back of Skull Woods.
Oh, that could be it. Yeah, I guess Back of Skull Woods. Oh man, that's brutal.
Hera could have had it.
I'm just glad like the Meyer Dark Room wasn't too bad. The TR Dark Room wasn't easy because like it didn't give you anything like obviously visible. So you're kind of like but then there was a pokey jumping, so you could kind of use that to judge where you were.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, I mean, outside of the Eastern Dark Room, you could kind of get away with not being like I don't know.
Too hindered without the lamp.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. You know,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's impossible, but yeah, today it wasn't too bad.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Definitely. That's the theme of Randomizer. It always could have been worse.
Yes. We were worried, Days, when you were fighting against that Trinex. Like, very worried. Like you already used up your fairy. We knew you had one bottle with a blue potion, and we didn't realize you had a second one.
See, the thing was like when we were figuring out the bosses and stuff. Like when we got through Eastern and stuff, and we knew that the compass was on the TR boss. We didn't know who it was though, so we're like, okay, so if it's not vanilla Trinex, it's either Ice Trinex, or it's gonna be like we just figured it was Ice Trinex. I completely forgotten that it could have been Landmo 2 there.
Yep.
So I remembered halfway up the tower, and I'm like, I got the 2. That's why I stopped and got the extra potion. I was like, I got 2 bottles with fairies in them. I want the extra potion, just in case it's Ice Trinex.
Very, very smart play there.
And a fun fact, had it been Ice Trinex, it had been 3 straight League Randomizer races that we would have had Ice Trinex.
Really?
Yeah,
We had
true.
both of ours last season at Ice Trinex required.
Oh god, don't remind me.
It was terrible.
That was so bad.
There's
I
still
think-
tomorrow night.
I think I did like Master Sword Ice Trinex last year or something stupid. Like it was it was awful. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, no, GG's to Ninban and A-Rod there. I mean, that was, yeah, that was terrifying. That's just all it was. Just terrifying.
Cool.
But I'm gonna definitely want to watch this one back with you two commentating this. I imagine I'm gonna be laughing a little bit.
We were very lost. There's so many runners on screen. You're all amazing players, finding amazing things, dying in strange places.
Mostly dark rooms.
Mostly dark rooms. Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang. Whew. Well, yeah, I think I'm just gonna like hang out until Ninban and A-Rod come in, and then I'll just we'll pass along our GGs and.
Sounds good.
Same.
All right. Well, we do have A-Rod attempting the gauntlet, doing very well, slashing away at every enemy with his butter sword. Very comfortable. Yeah, Daisy, you're the only one without a butter sword, but I guess you didn't really need to go do that green pendant.
I thought about it.
I tempted him. I really tried. I was like, hey, it's like
Really?
a minute and a half. Go get it. Because, with our luck, we're going to have Trinex on ice.
And it's always nice to have that extra safety. I'm glad you both resorted to using your capes very well, very efficiently, for sure. Like you have a good handle on all your items.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. What was it? That Dead Rock and Spiral Cave?
Yes.
I'm down to 1 heart, and I'm just like, I don't know how to get by this, and Mystic just yells, "You have a cape!" And I'm like, oh, right. And
Literally
that
just
was
got
all.
it out of Paradox.
Yeah. I mean, I'm known for being very bad at tracking things, so I hadn't had my cape marked. so I was just like, oh right, yeah, let me go do that. And then it was kind of important because that was Samaria down there.
I had to repay the favor because I got that hammer and hair. I was like, wait, what the hell? I can't go anywhere. It's like, go to Paradox. Like,
That's the important thing about communication.
It's like, there's a hammer here and there's no other stuff.
Mm-hmm. What happened to Arrow? Okay, yeah, he beat up Trinex, he's up second wizard room. No issues whatsoever. Conserving his magic. He knows. He's gotta light up the torches with his fire rod. Yeah, VXR, do you have any questions for two runners here while we watch A-Rod complete?
No, I don't right now.
I can say this: the lamp is not in Hera.
Yes.
Oh, did you go check?
Yeah, it's like another cold stare too.
Oh my. So yeah, we still have what did we say? Back of Skull Woods and Pyramid Fairy.
I'm curious. I really want to know where it's at now.
I didn't note what was on the pad.
Couch Cash.
Couch Cash.
Oh yeah, I didn't look at it.
Clear Mouse there got a nasty one there. The one item left in
Really?
Meyer cutscene. Yeah, I mean, like, you could. Yeah, I think you could, because you had to get the hook shot out of the big chest in Meyer.
Yeah.
And that would work. I mean, because yeah, you get the flippers out of Hookshot Cave, Fire Rod, and then that could be where the. Oh, I almost want to go check again. I'm tempted to go boot up the seat again.
Do it! Do it now!
I'll
All
get
right.
there in a minute. I've got bombs.
All right. Are you still up and running? I'll let you
Yeah,
do
I'm
it
still
then.
up and running.
All right, yeah, you go ahead and do it there. I shut it down.
I want to see how bad this logically was.
Wasn't Bugnet left side swamp?
Bugnet was left side swamp, yeah.
Yeah, I got Bugnet there.
Alright, this Jinxie was saying. I missed it.
Yep. It's right there on our tracker. See? Love it, A-Rod. You're using the key appropriately. Gotta be aware of those random wall masters.
Where was the, I saw Nimban had half magic. Where was that at?
Bombos tablet.
Where's the book?
Or Thieves Town Attic.
Oh, okay. Days, we missed a few things. We gotta go back.
I'm so glad that I talked you out of going back in there, or at least you were about to go, and then I found the fire rod. So
Yeah. We kind of run out of things.
Not too bad for A-Rod on Agate 2.
Nice. Oh god, I forgot how bad Meyer is. Making me do it again.
Oh yes, I love that. Mitts in Paradox, upper Paradox, middle Paradox, lower. However, how you see Paradox, the 5 chest room. Mitts. How did that feel? It's like you probably saw. Oh yeah, you have Dark World access with a glove, and then oh hey, Mitts.
Right. Like, okay, I found the glove, Days. Oh hey, I found mitts. Just like, yep, that's that kind of scene. It's gonna be that kind of scene.
It's like Aaron already in phase 2, cleared it. Just a couple more slashes for good luck.
Gotta tenderize that pork.
Yeah. I know when I'm barbecuing and I'm trying to tenderize my pork, you use a butter sword. Well, probably more of a butter hammer, but hey, you use what you got on hand.
You don't take a giant knife and just stab it over and over, like.
That'll tenderize it. I mean, how else would you get pulled pork?
It works in Legend of Zelda.
Exactly. Does not get the torch glitch down to his last fire shot. Gets a swipe in.
It was not Meyer.
And there we go. That was his last era. I don't think he had potions. So that if he didn't get it there, he'd have to drop. But yeah, Era takes it out. Big Pig has been properly roasted, curated, and all that fun stuff. Definitely shredded. And he takes it out with an official time of 1 hour, 40 minutes, 37 seconds, making it an average of, what, 134?
136, 21, something like that.
134. 128.37, 140.27. 6, that's 12 minutes difference. So
Oh, the timer was
34.
stopped. Oh, exactly 130 or 137. I was looking at the
Oh,
Timer's on the stream, not in the race room.
Ninben doesn't care about his own timer. It's only about the race time. GG. Anyway, I think we'll invite A-Rod in. I think Ninben's on the phone. But we'll invite A-Rod in.
To us.
Oh, and yeah, A-Rod, you had a potion. Great. And GG's A-Rod.
Hi, GG Days Cloud. GG Mystic.
GG, A-Rod.
You made it! You finished it! Jeez! I'm happy for you, my buddy.
Yeah, we were looking at a way to troll you, and then that was how I could make Rywick panic doing Mimic Clip and then realize it's Randomizer. There's no Mimic Clip. So that's why I had to spend 5 minutes in Turtle Rock.
Don't remind me. So just for quick reference, and I still bring it up. Ninben, once in the league past, has spent 13 minutes doing the Mimic Clip in pod while I was commentating, and I had to stare at his bum while he just kept doing it for 13 minutes. Now I get to tell Aaron, hey, dude, 5 minutes to do a simple maze. That's why I love playing with these two fellows. We're actually joined in by Ninban. GG's Ninban.
Hello, GG, Dayslord and Mystic.
GG.
GG, no.
Found the lamp, guys.
Where is it?
Where was it?
Skullwoods Bridge.
Okay.
Oh.
So fire rod locked.
Yeah.
Yep.
That logic.
Terrible.
So, Ninban, Arod, any comments? What? Tell us how it felt playing together.
Oh, it felt good playing together.
Hey.
Oh, it's fun.
I mean, we got trolled by everything, but...
Aw, not everything.
No.
Ninban, I do have a question. What took you so long to get to Mire?
I didn't check the entrance at first when I was in the area.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah,
I
like
didn't remember yet. And then after that, it slipped our mind, I think. It slipped our collective mind.
Okay, I see. I totally get that. Because, yeah, I was wondering, because I remember noting, like, oh, hey, did Ninban check medallion? I guess he might not be checking it because now they know where all 3 medallions are, but... Okay, okay.
That's exactly what he said when I said, oh, did you check my medallion? He said, oh, I didn't need to. We have 3 on it. Okay, yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But then, yeah.
I could have entered anyway with the 2 I had.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, cool. So, I do have some bad news, boys.
Oh, we're back in Open League next season.
Open League! Wait, that's actually kind of good news. We might do better there. But hey, you two also still have another match remaining against the Frozen Leftovers tomorrow night. I mean, this will all be for fun. I mean, you could always just, I don't know, you could do a friendly bet together.
Anybody want to run Kuko Sprite with me?
Oh my god. 4 Cuckoos tomorrow night. I mean, Ninban's probably down. He's played every sprite there is.
Yes,
That's Sprite.
it's a good one.
Could go all Cuckoos. I mean, really, the next race is pretty much just for fun for everybody. Could go all Cuckoos. You could go all read the joke at the bar.
We know who's talking now.
I love reading the joke at the bar. Whenever I get a chance and like I'm feeling very confident, I go read the joke at the bar. So, but yeah. So, how actually does it feel, Aaron Ninban? Like, are you okay with this league? Like, how do you feel?
Playing for fun, so I had fun tonight, even though I struggle into a rock. But yeah, it was fun. And it's fun to be with Ninban.
Yeah, it's fun to be with A-Rod.
Nice.
For the league overall, I still have no win, only losses.
Oh no, that's true. And so tomorrow night. But
I didn't roll as much as other seasons. Like I did I did honest rise in every races. So I'm good with that. I'm good with myself. And what happened happened.
Yeah. Nobody should ever feel ashamed by the way they played. It all depends on your mentality when you're approaching any type of tournament. If you're approaching it with a feeling of like, I just want to play for fun, I'm with friends, then we're all winners, right?
Yeah, that's my approach. I mean, just past seasons with bad records, maybe I felt bad because I knew some races that I just trolled completely for stupid reasons. But this season, no, I did a honest try in every race, and that's fine.
And I mean, like, even you guys, Frozen Leftovers, like, Mystic and Days, like, you've been together, like, since the very beginning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't get rid of me. Imagine where they'd be without me.
Nah. There's no leftovers without Mystic, as far as I'm concerned. At this point, what are we in? 4 seasons together at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still curious. Like, I can't wait to find out what your team name will be next season. Because we've had the leftovers, the reheated leftovers, the spoiled leftovers. Now they're frozen. It's like, I don't know why you're freezing spoiled leftovers, but...
We actually had 2 different names playing this year, and Frozen won out based on our internal vote of one of Days Cloud and Chimo. So.
Would it be possible to know what was the loser of that?
I don't remember. Do you remember?
We need a name for next year. It was spoiled, frozen, reheated leftovers, or like reheated spoiled leftovers, or something like that.
Reheated spoiled? Oh god!
Oh, I don't. I know it's something else if I remember right, but that sounds awful, Mystic. We'll have to do that next year.
So, well, you can always do thawed leftovers next year.
I was going to say Breath of the Wild style W's leftovers.
Yeah. So
that's a good one. And such a perfect Zelda reference.
I still have the logo for the spoiled reheated, and it was the dubious food.
Really? That's great. Okay.
I have fun with the logos.
Anyway, we will be seeing at least 3 of you tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at Friday, 8:10 p.m. Eastern, for your final matchup, all for fun. Any last words from all of you before we close on out? I guess we'll start with our winners. Mystic?
Yeah, it was reheated spoiled leftovers. I just found it.
Oh, okay.
Nice. So yeah, final words, Mystic?
Yeah, GG's guys. I love this mode. I don't know why everybody seems to hate it so much. I can't imagine why. But no, GG's. It's been a fun season, Days. Thanks for carrying us with your 3 wins this season. And GG's to you guys, and good luck. And come in, we'll see. I'm sure we'll see you again.
Yep. Dazed?
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I might. You know, if I can get the okay from family, I might do. I might try to hop on commentary for the race tomorrow. But yeah, no, this has been great. It's been a super fun season. Yeah, it's, you know, I mean, it's the best part about the league is playing with your buds. It's like you said, right? Like, it's just like, you know. So glad we get to stay in. You know, but at the same time, it's not that big a deal. But yeah. Yeah, GG's to Ninban and A-Rod, and yeah, I guess thanks guys. Thanks for getting everything set up there. Clear Mouse and Jinxie tracking, you know.
Yeah, sweet. And Ninban, any last words?
Well, I'm spearheading the thanks from this slot, so thanks everyone. And yeah, I mean, blame it right ahead, it's a good game.
Cool. A-Rod?
Well, GG to everyone, and thanks. I have nothing much left to say.
It'll be a better seed tomorrow.
Oh, I hope. I won't be able to watch, but I look forward to the VOD. So yeah, please everyone, make sure to follow your runners: Asclepius Rod, Days Cloud, Ninban, and Mystic Gaming. There's a 1 in place of the I in Mystic. And make sure to please also follow my co-commentator VXR and Jinxie Girl, and also Clear Mouse, who have been tracking so diligently and correcting us the entire time, right, VXR?
Yep.
All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. VXR, do you want to take us out?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. SGL starts in earnest tomorrow with it really gets going with the marathon and all the other stuff. So be sure to tune in that 10 days of a lot of fun stuff. So until next time, have a good night.
Take care, everyone.